Welcome back. I'm Felix, and I am reacting to Richard Hammond and James May drive the Top Gear track one last time. I used to watch them back in the day when they were on Top Gear. I don't even think Top Gear's on anywhere now. Like, there's no new episodes as far as I know. If there is still Top Gear, I haven't watched it in a long time. I know, what's that guy? He played Joey on Friends. He was hosting for a quick second. And then after that, I think I watched a couple episodes with him, but overall, yeah, the show, it lost that dynamic. It's hard to recapture something in a show when it's lost, because they were trying to recreate it and they just couldn't. Because these three guys, whether they were really friends or not, they were able to pull it off. But now, trying to recreate that, that's one of the things I hate about TV, is that they always try to recreate something. Oh, it worked once, we can do it again. It's like, no, just move on. It's time to move on. And like I said, I don't know if Top Gear's still on. I think it's just time for it to move on. I don't know too many kart shows anymore. But let's watch them go around the track one last time. I kind of wonder, I don't know what's going on with the track, if it's being demolished or not. It was an old track, so we'll find out here. Maybe they'll tell us what's going on. All right, oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's get into fifth gear here. Yeah, I know what that refers to.
James May.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if you might conduct a tour lap of the track here at Dunsfold. Because that's what we're going to do.
In a type of car that, let's be honest, didn't really exist when we started.
You're waiting for it to warm up. It's electric.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you to brace yourself for the
onslaught.
For the onslaught of the
Get it on then.
What's it called? I've forgotten.
It's the
launch control.
Launch control.
Right.
Go on then.
You ready?
Yes.
Brace.
Yes. No. So this is the actual test track, the original, the old one here at Dunsfold from the Top Gear days. And this is going to be quite strange, actually.
It is a bit strange, and very portentously the sun is setting.
Yeah.
So you come down, I've forgotten about the slight
right-hander. Oh, and then, yes, I remember that. God, so this wasn't just used, the important thing is to remember, this wasn't just used, obviously, for starting a reasonably priced car on studio days. On other days, we'd be here recording power tests.
Yes.
Was this follow-through?
No, follow-through's going that way.
I'd have carried straight on there, mate.
No, but this is right, because you come up round, the tyres are still there.
Oh, yes. You remember this better than I do. I'd have forgotten that.
Well, I only remember it now I see it. If you'd asked me to draw it...
So if all that stuff is still there, was that there for the airport, or was that there just for them doing the track? Did Top Gear own this at one point, maybe, or they just leased it? But if that's still there, I wonder if it's even used as an airport.
You won't remember, because it was the season before you joined, the very, very first one, when the track was sort of set out.
Yes, that was before my time.
I was a sort of 12-year-old. I was I joined it. I was a presenter on it, but I was a bit nervous and shy. And all these, let's be honest, old men were designing this track. I don't think I had any input into it whatsoever.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, because I don't think history is going to record the designers. Am I doing this right? You did move over to the right.
I can't remember. You did, yeah, and then you threw it. And did you go? Is it
in fact, you were right over here, and then Hammerhead.
Oh, yes.
In fact, there it is. Oh, it's still there. There's the Hammerhead. Look at that. There's the painted curbs that aren't really curbs, and there's the big pile of tyres. And there's the same photographer.
That little hut up there, for some reason, definitely reminds me. Do you remember when you and I did a thing on here where they roboticized? No, they made cars remote control. And I was driving your car, and you were driving my car.
Yes, but I was in my car.
Yeah, so I was driving the car you
do
were
I go down there?
Yeah, you did. I was driving the car what's this one called?
I can't remember, that's... This is the follow-through, where you were supposed to drive across that bit where the Hawker Harriers used to do engine runs.
Yes, and then you hook a left and you go up there, and this is flat out now.
Well, not today.
Yeah, so I was driving the car that you were sitting in, while sitting in my car, and you were driving the car that I was in, and
it was a brain melt.
So I just took off your car. And you were screaming going down there.
Yeah,
But,
because you were going to hit one of those.
but then
big-
what I forgot was you were in control of the car I was in, from which I was controlling your car. My
Yeah.
brain absolutely fused.
And do you remember there was a bit where we were both driving along side by side and we were getting too close,
Yes.
so we thought we both...
Steer away.
Yeah, but we
that
actually
meant we
steered
steered into
into
each other.
Yes.
So then you'd hook around here and quite often go off there.
Yep.
Where have you been? I've been off there.
Well, I'll show you where... Right, so we go down here. I don't even know if this bit had a name. I certainly can't remember what it was.
Oh, I've got another memory from this track.
Man, it's been a long time since they've been on Top Gear. I'm not sure how long they've been gone. It might be a decade now. Decade or more.
Back.
I think it was before COVID they left. So yeah, it might be close to a decade.
Oh, toppling over in the Bedford Rascal.
No, but that I do remember that. I still have whiplash from that, I swear. No, I was driving a Talon. Do you remember? There was
Oh, yes.
the right control vehicle, and they'd set up
I
a
was
porta
there. I
cabin.
came in it with you.
But they set up a porta cabin down there
Yes.
that I had to jump it through. And I said to production, have you taken the RSJ out of the front of it? Yeah, we have. Right. And it was on a studio day. And I was doing test laps when I was passing it rather than doing the stunt. And then over the radio, I shan't say the name of the director. It was Floppy.
Floppy.
Yes.
Yes.
He
This
came
is
over.
where, this is where, sorry, just to interrupt,
went
this is
off
where
it.
I spun the zone.
Oh, yes, so I've spun off here many times. Yeah, as I was going past it, coming up to it rather, he came over there and said, no, Rich, it's do it. They need you in the studio, because it was a studio day. What? Are you sure? Yeah, do it. So I did, and as I hit the porta cabin, they hadn't removed the RSJ. It flipped the front of the thing off, which was like a beak, and upended it, and it acted like a ramp. So I exited through the roof of the porta cabin. It landed really hard, and I thought, phew, got away with that. And then from the back I heard the noises, because the crew were in there rigging it.
Oh, shit, really?
They said when it went like leveled out, having gone through the roof of the porta cabin, they went sort of weightless, floating about, and we got such a bollocking
I'm not surprised.
as a production.
my
From
God.
that's when we really tightened up. That's like series 2, something like that.
I remember that. What
it
was
must be
it, what was it
series two
called?
then.
The
Talon.
The Talon. And then he came with that weird bloke who he described terrorists as scallywags. Do you
Yeah,
remember? We rolled about
That's
laughing.
quite
at it.
gentle, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got to throw some exciting cars around here. Well, some days it was pretty thrilling.
I liked it when we did things like, do you remember we did some of the tests of the vans here when we
Yeah.
got those? We did the van challenge.
And then we did the police cars here.
Yeah, we did the police cars here.
And the ambulances.
And the ambulances.
Is that when I fired mine through the window?
Yes.
Yes.
And mine had the remote control, the autonomous gurney that just
Yes.
buggered off.
It's hundreds of years ago, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I'm going to dream about this track tonight. I'm going to dream my way around it.
I can't decide. I mean, now we're driving around here.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just listening, not really reacting, because I'm just thinking back, like, wow, it's been years. Top Gun is old, and I mean they're old too, but just thinking back, I was like, I think I was in my 20s, 30s watching them. I'm almost 50, and it's like, wow, it's a long time ago.
It does feel like something that happened last week.
Tell you what you should do. Do Hammerhead the wrong way around. Because we used to.
Yes, we did,
When
didn't
we were doing a...
So we'd go down there.
yeah, because you
okay.
could get it sideways through there. I remember coming over the radio, right, Rich, do Hammerhead the wrong way around. Oh, okay.
And thinking, are you sure?
And then you'd think, right, I'm going to chuck it in here and it's going to be absolutely epic, drifting all the way around, and it would just spit you off up there. Oh, I've cocked it up. Remember?
Yeah, I do.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's right. Oh, yes.
What you were hoping for was a sort of drift transition.
I never really liked doing, I didn't do that many, but I didn't really like doing the power tests. I didn't like driving around tracks particularly. I can say that now, because you always ended up back where you started, which is not what cars were about for me. They were about going on an adventure.
I think I'm happier doing it now than I was back then, because there was so much going on. There was such a lot of weight around the show. There was it became such a big thing, didn't it?
Yeah.
You felt like everything you did mattered more than it really did.
Yes, it sort of became a responsibility.
Yeah,
in a
because it
way.
became such a big show. Well, that's been good. I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to dream my way around it quite a few more laps this evening.
I just think, I hope the music's not copyrighted. We'll find out.
And that's us over and out from our reminiscent gentle lap.
And we will never, ever do it again.
No, probably
and that's a promise to ourselves and viewers.
To you.
To you.
I changed you on my telephone so that that showed up when you rang.
Fair enough. It still says world's smallest on mine.
That was fun. Did they got their own channel? I may have to check it out. It looks like it's just a two of them. Who's the third guy? I can't remember the third guy's name. I just saw a thing on him. He's off doing farming stuff, but he looks horrible. Like, every time I see images of him, like, just horrible. I wouldn't be surprised if I heard something about him passing away soon. That's how bad he looked. But yeah, it's just, I may have to check them out. I'll leave a link in case you want to check them out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and everyone take care. Later.